guys, it's Miss Lambert, and I wanted to share with you the cute little book, The Dinosaur Night Before Christmas. Good news is this is also an AR book, so you could take the test on it after we read the book. It's called The Dinosaur Night Before Christmas. It's written by Muecke, and the pictures are amazing. All right, so I love the pictures, love the details. So let's get into it. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the hall not a creature was stirring. There was no sound at all. The fossils were standing where they always stood, looking out o'er a now fast asleep neighborhood. And across the wide street a small boy tucked in tight wished the museum's dinosaurs all a good night. But just as the boy was beginning to doze, an unusual clatter of noise arose. Such a racket of creaking sounds filled the boy's head that he woke with a start and sat straight up in bed. Peering out through his window he saw, clear as day, that the dinosaur fossils were starting to sway. Back and forth the bones shook on their pins and their stands, swinging necks, bending knees, and outstretching their hands. And, believe it or not, it was certainly true that the dinosaurs' bodies were growing anew, sprouting rainbows of color, feathers, and scales from the tops of their heads to the tips of their tails. So fantastic a scene, the boy had to see more, so he dashed down the stairs and right out his front door. With no care about snowdrifts that covered the street, the boy hurried across it in just his bare feet. And by luck, the boy found the museum unlocked, so he raced to the dinosaur floor. Then he stopped, for he suddenly thought, could a room full of beasts who for millions of years have had nothing to eat find a small bite-sized boy so delicious a sight that they'd forego a friendship for sheer appetite? And just then from behind the boy came a loud hiss, and a large toothy mouth seized the boy with a kiss. A T-Rex who was wearing a wreath on his head, eating handfuls of pterosaurus-shaped gingerbread, in an ambush had caught the small boy, don't you know, standing right below the dinosaur's mistletoe. With a pat on the back and a cup of eggnog, the boy helped the kind dinosaurs light their Yule log, and together they joyfully danced around the fire, singing holiday songs in melodious choir. Then a band of young duckbills, all dressed up in holly, invited the boy with a gesture quite jolly to stand upon their heads and reach way out far and top their tall tree with a bright Christmas star. From a distance the soft tinkling sound of sleigh bells echoed through the large hall as a booming voice swelled, calling, "Bronto and Mia and Steggy and Packy, on Tritops and Raptor, on Rexy and Bracky." And cheers rang out as through the window appeared Santasaurus with a sleigh pulled by 8 dino deer. Handing out gift-wrap packages to every beast, Santasaurus swooped down and then headed due east. But the boy, catching a hold as the sled sailed by, hitched a ride home with Santasaurus through the night sky. Landing safe in his bed on soft pillows of down, the boy waved as Santasaurus flew over town. And the Santasaurus said, as he sped out of sight, "There's a dinosaur ball every Christmas Eve night." Shining rays from the morning sun on Christmas Day made the nighttime festivities fade fast away. But folks at the museum all wanted to know why the T-Rex was holding a sprig of mistletoe. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this book. I know that I did enjoy it. Now that you've had it, you could listen to it again and go take your AR test. Happy Christmas, guys.